Cashew nuts, a seemingly simple agricultural product, are actually among the most valuable agricultural commodities in the world. Every year, hundreds of thousands of tons of cashews travel across oceans, pass through dozens of countries, appear in modern food processing factories, premium supermarket shelves, and even in luxurious dishes. What turned a wild tropical tree nut into an industry worth tens of billions of dollars? How has humanity been able to harvest, process, preserve, and consume such an enormous volume every single year? This is not just a story about agriculture. This is a story about economics, technology, and the power of industrial scale. Before your eyes are vast cashew forests stretching all the way to the horizon. Thousands of hectares of cashew trees weave together like a giant green carpet, where every harvest season unfolds like a massive, highly strategic campaign. When the peak harvest season arrives, farmers collect the fruits when they naturally fall or ripen, operating rhythmically like a tightly organized and scientifically managed network. Each person is responsible for their own area. To save effort, they use long sticks to gently tap the branches, especially on taller trees. It may sound simple, but when this action is repeated by hundreds of thousands of people across thousands of hectares of land, it creates an enormous flow of raw materials, enough to supply an industry worth billions of dollars. At this scale, manual labor is no longer seen as outdated. It becomes a kind of outdoor production line, where each person is a vital link in the chain. Because cashews cannot wait too long, just a slight delay in collection can reduce fruit quality, increase moisture levels, and significantly raise the risk of mold. And that is when technology steps into the game. With today's advanced technology, farmers no longer rely solely on human labor. They now have industrial assistance, machines that separate cashew fruits and nuts right in the field. These machines are compact in design, flexible enough to move between harvesting areas, yet durable enough to operate in harsh environments. Equipped with engines imported from Thailand, running on gasoline with a consumption of about 0.317 gallons per hour, this machine can process up to 661.39 pounds of cashew nuts per hour, a massive leap compared to traditional manual labor. The machine frame is coated with durable steel paint, resistant to corrosion, heat, dust, and the demanding outdoor working environment. It is not just a supporting device, but an industrial puzzle piece on cashew farms, where every minute saved and every cashew preserved in quality carries real economic value. After being separated from the fruit, cashew nuts are taken to drying areas, a process that sounds simple but plays a decisive role in final quality. Over about 2 to 3 days, depending on weather conditions and initial moisture, sunlight gradually reduces the internal water content. Moisture drops, mold risk drops, storage time increases. The factory is where science truly speaks. Here, cashews are no longer just raw agricultural products. They officially become industrial materials. Every stage is strictly monitored, from hygiene control and preserving natural flavor to optimizing crispness, color, and uniformity. Continuous production lines operate alongside rigorous inspection systems, all to ensure only the finest cashew nuts qualify for the market. For premium product lines, additional flavors are added, making them more appealing and diverse, suitable for many different tastes around the world. From simple raw cashew nuts through precise and modern processes, they are upgraded into high-value products, often referred to as the white gold of agriculture, ready for the global market. But the story still hasn't ended. Because to have factories, to have raw materials, to have an entire successful harvest season, we must return to the very beginning of everything. A massive industry cannot start with luck. It begins with preparation. The most suitable lands are carefully planned, stretching over thousands of hectares, forming strategic raw material zones for the entire industry behind them. Modern irrigation systems, smart farming solutions, and crop health monitoring through data allow farmers to not only grow trees, but actually manage an economic asset. Everything is aimed at one goal: stabilize output, improve quality, and secure a long-term future for the industry. From tiny green seedlings, over time, they grow into endless cashew plantations. And from here, the journey of this white gold truly begins. It turns out, behind a tiny cashew nut lies an entire industry, an entire technological ecosystem, and a story of human pride. This is not just how the world harvests 600,000 tons of cashews. This is how humanity turns nature into economy, turns agriculture into industry, a story about intelligence, about scale, and about the future of modern agriculture. Cashews are not just snacks, they are golden ingredients that can be transformed into many creative products. One example is cashew cheese. By simply combining cashews with water, lemon juice, nutritional yeast, and spices, we can create dishes that are both unique and nutritious, opening up an entire world of creative culinary possibilities.